Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Hollow Knight Silksong. Hello Vault Keeper. In yesterday's episode we kind of aimlessly wandered around the vaults trying to find the thing that brought us to the Pontiff so we could get the part of the threefold melody. I could not find it. I spent a while just looking aimlessly. I pulled up the wiki, and according to the wiki, somewhere in here, I think, is how I'm supposed to get there. Yeah, I believe there's like a hidden passageway somewhere. I might need to pull up the wiki again. I'm pulling it back up. Oh, I think I see. I don't actually get there through the Whispering Vaults. What I gotta do is... Okay, see where the cauldron is down there? Yeah, I gotta go right of the cauldron. And where there's that elevator shaft that comes up from the stage. I gotta go past there, and there should be a way to get in through there. If the wiki is not lying to me, at least. There's also a chance I could be horribly misreading the instructions. It was just a passing glance, so there's a non-zero chance I'm just very bad at reading. But I guess we'll see. Who is singing? Hello? Hello? Is that... I guess it was that guy back there. I gotta kill all you guys now? Joke's on you, I got a buzzsaw. It doesn't seem to be doing a lot because you guys seem to hop a whole lot. Okay. Ah, dang it. I really shouldn't have died there. I should have healed. Alright. Let's try that again. Nope. Okay, there we go. Dang it! How do I keep dying to these guys? Alrighty, the next little bit here is just gonna be a somewhat long, arduous trek over to the cauldron, and I'm not gonna make you watch that, so I will meet you guys when I get there. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, on like the far side of this room here, dang it, but on the far side of this room here is the way we get into the bottom half of the Whispering Vaults where the Pontiff is. Ow. Ow. There we go. Yeah, I believe over here is where the Pontiff resides. Pretty sure I'm right. Hey, memory locket. This just led to the Grand Bellway. I'm a little confused because I thought this led somewhere else. Maybe there's another way I could go. No, that's not breakable. Ow. Okay, this way, I guess? That leads nowhere. This looks like it should lead somewhere, but it appears it does not. Let me check my map. I could proceed rightward even more, if I go down more. Yeah, so I guess maybe over here? Ah! Oh. Whew. Yeah, if I get hit again, I'm dead. Okay. It seems I've somehow gotten into the exhaust organ, which I'm pretty sure is what I'm supposed to be doing. Hello? No more. Ah! Huh. Oh, this looks like something. I think this is it. Hey! The sacred cylinder. To learn the melody upon the cylinder will require a working listening device. This one here has long ceased its function. The last keepers still sane in the vaults. Their chambers held just such a machine I need only return. Who is Hornet telling this to? I think this is the only time in the game Hornet's like talking to her. Dang it. Anyway, as I was saying, I think that's the only time in the game Hornet's just like talking to herself. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to go back there so I may retrieve my rosaries and open up the shortcut, because there is that area does open up a shortcut that allows us to access the lower half easier. I'm not gonna lie, I did die and lose all of the rosaries, but I did make it back here. Dadgummit! Oh god! Enemies everywhere! Yeah, but I think that's the worst of that behind us. I just gotta remember where the Vault Keeper is. Well, I know where it is, just like where we are in comparison to where it is. Die! Stop throwing light bulbs at us! Ah. Well, that's not it. There he is. I got a cylinder for you to play, Cardinius. Vault Keeper, I have recovered a psalm cylinder in the dark chambers below here. I believe it contains the melody unique to these vaults. I would have you play it for me now. Come on. Oh, and he gave us money for it, too. Nice. Cleaver spawn. Hold on. There we go. I can't tell if Cardinius is trying to sing here, or if he's like bowing in reverence to the song. I think he's bowing. We learned the Vault Keeper's melody. One part of the threefold melody entrusted to the secretive Vault Keepers. I looked over at my other screen and I thought it said it wasn't recording, and I was very nervous for a second there. That startled me. Objective updated. Well, we did that. I'll turn the music back off so I can listen to my own tunes. Okay, so we learned that we need to get these two now. I think I know how to get that one. I think that's what we're gonna do. That one requires the double jump. I looked into it. I know how to get the double jump. It's probably not gonna be very fun, but that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're actually going to get to it this episode, but I know we're going to get to the area that it's at. At least I hope we can. We gotta go to a place called Mount Fay. It's like on the opposite end of the Citadel. Like, I believe the closest spot to it would... Hold on. I don't know if we have actually got the... I don't know what these are called, but the funny tube travel. No, I don't believe we have the Ventrica that is close to it. But it's basically like right by the start of the Citadel. There's a location called the Slab, and then past the Slab there's Mount Fay, which is a platforming area that is very cold, but at the end of it we get the double jump. Ah. I think I somehow just had a lag spike in Silksong. It's not an online game, so I don't know how we would have managed that, but that's what I think just happened. So that could just be me not wanting to blame my fumble there on my gameplay. Nope. I feel like there should be a mini-boss here. It feels like there would be. It's weirdly large room for just 2 of the fancy pilgrims. Those guys are having a fun time. It'd be a shame if someone were to interrupt it. There. Ow. I just hit my mic. Sorry. I believe I'm going the right way. Oh. Hey! It's that guy from the place with the windmills, Greymore. Vitala. I love this guy's energy.
Guru, a fellow warrior braves this belated place. Know you stand before the honored knight Garmond and brave companion Zaza. Together, Zaza and I are wish-bound to scale this citadel and vanquish the horrors at its heart.
Then good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you, Sir Bug. It is heartening to meet another of sound mind and fortitude enough to fight back against the many haunted husks.
Aye, never-ending these unnatural opponents. This citadel seems its twisted source, and honor decrees we must fight on until we rend this heart of its decay.
I love this guy. He's like everything Zoth the Mighty thinks he is. It's wonderful. Ah! There we go. Ooh, those guys we just killed. Let me find them here. Yeah, these guys. I saw a theory that I really liked. Spoilers, by the way, for the story of Silksong. Before I go into this. Like, these guys, people, basically, in Silksong, we don't actually have a thing for them, but, you know those guys who were jumping down from the ceiling, when we were going towards the Whispering Vaults? Those guys are called Farlids, and in the lore of Silksong, that's what the Weavers are. They're Farlids that have been forcibly evolved by Grandmother Silk. I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. Anyway, yeah, Farlids are, or the Weavers are Farlids that have been forcibly evolved by Grandmother Silk. And the theory goes, the reason Hornet's mother, Hera the Beast, doesn't look like any of those is because she's not evolved from a Farlid, and that she is evolved from a Drapemite. And if I could find whoever made this theory, I'll put the link to their thing in the description. But, yeah, the theory, like, there's a lot of good comparisons to, like, their design of Hera the Beast and these Drapemites compared to how the Weavers look more like the Farlids, but, you know, bigger and more evolved. It's a good theory. I really thought it was a good one. Anyway, I think I got lost while I was going on that little rant. Ow. Of course we get hit right after we heal. Where? I know it's somewhere in this area. That might be it. Ow. Do not die. There's no bench nearby. This is not it. I don't know where we are. Oh, that guy got exploded. Wait, where the heck is the slab? It's on this side of the citadel. I know that for sure. But where? Let me take another gander at my map. If we're right there, which I believe we are, we need to go left and back up again, I think. But left and up is not an option, so I guess that means go up and left. If that may sound like the exact same thing, but it's not. Instead of going left and then up, it's up and then left. If that's that, You know what? I'm probably going to be wandering around confused for a really long time, so I will meet you guys when I actually find the slab and can rest at a bench there. I think I found it. If memory serves, then this bridge here brings us over to the slab, which brings us to Mount Fay. Should we get... Yep, there's the title card. I was going to say, should we get a title card any moment now? Well, let's go. Let me in. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was like a solid 13 minutes of me wandering around the western part of the Citadel. Flies. Wretched things. I don't know if they're flies or mosquitoes. I think they're flies. If they are mosquitoes, they are not nearly as attractive as my beloved Cornifer from the first game. Bench. Sign of good things. And Bell Beast. Wonderful. Anyway, yeah, this here, it's Mount Fay. That did not go as well as I thought it would. Yep, Mount Fay. Got the title card. Officially there. I'm freezing. This is why Mount Fay sucks. Oh. Anyway. Mount Fay is kind of long, kind of arduous, and not very long, but it is arduous. So I think what we're gonna do is buy a map here. Yada yada yada. Let me buy the map. There's also the Wormways map, but we don't really need that because who cares about the Wormways? But I will buy it because it seems we have a little excess of rosaries. And vendor pins. Vendor pins would be nice. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I think this is where we're going to leave off until the next episode, just because Mount Fay is kind of arduous. So, we did get the... Jesus Christ, Shakira. Well, so we did make some progress. I'm going to turn her down. There we go. Anyway. We did make some decent progress today. We got one of the pieces of the threefold melody. We made it to Mount Fay, which is something. But, so, we made some decent progress, and that is where I'm going to call it for today. If you've liked this video, please, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And if you've already liked this video and you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Past couple days have been really good for my channel, actually. I've gained a good few subscribers, and if you'd like to add your name to the list of people who've been supporting my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions, questions, or really anything you want to ask or say to me. Viewer engagement is welcome and encouraged. So I guess I will be seeing y'all in the next one. Goodbye.